Now, our special guest tonight came across the pond, better known as the Atlantic Ocean. She came here just to hang out with her Miami, Fort Lauderdale, South Florida family. So without further ado, please give it up for the beautiful, the fabulous, the super talented Elle Henderson! Ella. Okay.
Hey everyone.
So first of all, Ella, let us just say a happy belated birthday to you. If you guys don't know, Ella just turned 19, January 12th. So if on 3 I can get a happy birthday, Ella, that would be great, all right? 1, 2, 3, happy birthday, Ella!
There you go.
Please go higher.
Okay, this is a very fancy mic stand, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Sparkly and blinged out. This is fabulous. Okay, so here's the deal. Ella's debut album just was released in the U.S.
Yes.
last week to critical acclaim. We are, of course, playing the hit platinum single Ghost on Hits 97.3. Clearly, we have all heard that. I got to listen to it on my way here to Stache tonight, and it's hands down my favorite record on the radio right now. So thank you.
Thank you.
Very much for that. And if you didn't know, Ella got started a few years ago, Series 9 of the X Factor UK. You were a contestant on there at just 16 years old.
Yeah, that's right.
16 years old now. You did not win.
No, I didn't.
You actually... Well,
Oh, honey.
you clearly did.
You won.
Now, but do me a favor.
I'm a successful loser.
No, 100%. Now, are you actually happy that you didn't place first in X Factor UK?
Absolutely. Look where I am now.
Amen.
No, honestly, I think coming off the show the way I did, it gave me so much time and no pressure to, write this record. I felt like I had all the time in the world, which is exactly what I needed.
And actually, speaking about the time in the world, you had 2 years, correct? It took you to write this album?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, that's amazing.
Now, one thing, you're not like a lot of artists out there. You're actually a writer. You write your own stuff, which I got to tell you, if you look around the world and look around the country, you see a lot of stars, but the people that wrote the song are sitting at home collecting a fat check. And let me tell you, it is a talent to be able to write lyrics and write music, and Ella right here is the real deal, people, without a doubt.
Now, Miss Ella, would you like to kick off our hit sessions with a song?
I would indeed. I'm going to kick everything off with one of my favorite tracks from the album, and it's actually the next single in the UK, so I shot the video for it in LA the other day. This song, it represents someone that loves themselves before they can love anyone else. And yeah, it's about the most self-centered person I've ever met.
When we began, you could be so shy, but by the end, you became a different guy. And so I thought your eyes were fixed on me, but now I know yourself is all you wanna see. Mirror man, well, no one can love you better than a mirror can. No, mirror man, well, I make it easier for you to understand. Oh yeah, I think you're falling for you. Someone should tell you the truth. You see perfection in your reflection, and trouble's coming for you. Mirror man, I wish I could love you better than a mirror can. You say that all you down. Mirror man, well, no one can love you better than a mirror can. Oh no, yeah. Mirror man, well, I'll make it easier if you understand. Oh yeah, I think you're falling for you. Someone should tell you the truth. You see perfection in your reflection, and trouble's coming for you. 'Cause all this foolish pride makes you the ugly guy, and you can try to change, but you've already lost the way. Why don't you hear what I say? I think you're falling for you. Someone should tell you the truth. Oh no, you see perfection in your reflection, and trouble's coming for you. Mirror man, I wish I could love you better than a mirror can. Thank you.
Yes! Does anybody else have chills, right? Unbelievable, up close and personal, and with nothing but a guitar. Now that, no auto-tune here, folks.
Yo,
Unbelievable.
that is raw talent, people, right there. A lot of people need big recording studios and all that other stuff. This is her blinged out mic stand and a guitar, and it is on and popping.
Okay, so Ella, 2 years to write an amazing album, as clearly the people in the front row and some other people already know all the words. Now, we hear a lot of artists talk about their scrapped tracks.
Yes.
You know, you go through this process where you write and you write and you write and you record and you record. Is that, how many songs did you really record, and how do you pick and choose which ones actually make the cut for the album?
I think by the end of the process, I had about 40 to 50 songs to scratch down to about 10, 13
Wow.
tracks, which was quite hard. But luckily, my favourite ones were quite similar to my boss, Simon Cowell, so that was not an awkward conversation. But no, yeah, it was quite good, actually. It's nice to be on the same page and everyone feel the same for the same songs. But they are a bit like your babies. Once you write them, you know, you love them all.
That was what I was going to say. It must be like children, and you want them all to make it, but
That's
they
it.
can't all make it. Now, you spoke about Simon Cowell. On this first album, I mean, you've worked with the creme de la creme as far as producers go. Ryan Tedder, Salam Remy. Now, you guys may not know these names, but they've worked with the likes of Whitney Houston, Adele, Nas. You worked with Babyface, who is a legend. Is there anybody else that you want to work with in the future, and what was that process like for you?
Oh, the process was just incredible, you know. At the age of 16, having people at the top of the game approach me and, you know, want to write with me for my voice and for my songwriting, you know, it's a feeling of acceptance. So yeah, that was just a privilege being in the same room as most of them, let alone writing with them. But it's the future, into the future, I guess. I love John Legend. I'd love to do something with him. He's incredible.
Did you say John Legend?
I did. So
Yeah,
John,
that'd
if
be a
you're
great hit
watching, I want to
session.
write with you.
John Legend and Elle Henderson. I like that.
Girl, don't play. I'm pretty good on the drums. We can make something happen.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure you have a second song for us, though.
I do indeed. As I'm only doing a little short set tonight, I wanted to make it quite diverse for you all. So I thought I'd do a very stripped back song. It's a song that's very personal to me, and I did write it on the piano, so this is a little different tonight because Ross is with me. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. This is yours.
Away your winter coat, the one you left to wear. So I keep feeling close to what's beyond compare. The moments waking up, you catch me in your eyes. That beauty on my pillow, haunts me in the night, and I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you, I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love, and I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours. And if I be feeling heavy, you take me from the dark. Your arms taking me steady, so nothing could fall apart. And I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you, I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love, and I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours, that I am yours. Thank you.
What a gift.
Serious. And again, just 19 years old now. Girl, I have to level with you. You write and you sing about love like you have certainly been through some stuff.
True.
I know for me, if I had had that river that you're talking about in Ghost to go to, I would have been there every day too. Seriously. But do you write from personal experience, or is it things that you've seen friends and family go through? Where does it come from?
You know, I think when it comes to writing, I definitely write from personal experience most of the time, but a lot of my songs are very mood-led. If I'm just feeling a very strong emotion, I go to the piano straight away and I'll write about that emotion. Hence Mirror Man, I was very angry and mad about a person, so I had to write about it before I punched him in the face. So.
Yes, my kind of girl! My kind of woman!
Nice.
Yeah, you could have punched him in the face too. He would have been all right.
And you know what I love too? Like when you speak, you have an accent.
Yeah.
When you sing, it completely goes away.
How does that work?
It's like you're a magician.
I don't know. I don't know. Just happens.
Okay, but you know what's funny? We joke about this all the time in the studio. If you've noticed, you listen to Hits 97.3. We have a lot of your British compadres that we play. People like Ed Sheeran and Sam Smith and Disclosure and Calvin Harris, and the list goes on and on and on. And they get on there and they're like, hello, this is Ellie Goulding, and this is my latest hit from, on the new It's 97.3. And we're like, it's the British Invasion 2.0. So you have to tell us, what is it about the London music scene that just makes it this breeding ground for amazing artists and #1 hits? Because that's all you guys are putting out right now.
Girl, you people have taken over is what's happening.
I don't know. I just feel so excited to be a part of, what's going on right now, like Sam Smith and like Ed, to see the success and, to come over to somewhere like America that's just so huge and so vast when you're used to such a small little country like the UK, to come over and to feel so welcomed, it's I never expected this to happen, especially at the age that I am. It's just crazy. It's very exciting. It's exciting to be a part of it all.
Well,
one thing I will say, somewhere down the line, I'm Cuban, okay? Somewhere down the line, there is some Cuban in your family, Hispanic something. And I'm going to tell you why.
There is Jamaican somewhere in my family.
Gabriela Michelle Elle Henderson. Good Lord. Maria Conchita de la Santa Cruz.
It definitely has a little Latin flavor to it. Now, As we talk about, that amazing kind of class that you're coming from, the comparisons are out there to the great Adele. And it was funny when I heard your record, I was like, oh, Adele better make another song because Ella is giving her a run for her money. But you've got to talk about, clearly Adele is amazing, but how does that feel at, like you said, 19 years old, to be being compared to, is that pressure or is it just inspire you?
It's just the biggest compliment in the world. She is a Golden Globe artist and, she's worked so hard. She came on the scene, probably younger than I was. She's done exactly the same thing that I'm doing. But I would say our music's very different, but I think what people probably compare and what they see the similarity for is the fact that everything's very heartfelt, everything's very real, and it's very raw. And I think there's so many artists doing that right now, like your Sams, like your, Amy Winehouse did it as well. I think it's when something real comes through, and, it's a blessing just to be a part of it all. It really is. It's the biggest compliment. It really is.
And your vocal range is pretty amazing. So, that too. But she actually, is a fan. I saw she tweeted when you were on X Factor. Do you get advice from the other artists? Like, what is the best advice that you've gotten from anybody else in the music game?
Probably from Ed. Ed Sheeran's probably the most humble guy I've ever met in the industry. I shared a jet with him once, and he just made me laugh. He ended up swearing loads, and I ended up with biscuits in my eyes. I don't know how that happened, but no, he's just hilarious and really fun. And he just told me to enjoy every second of it, because like in any job, it can get on top of you. It can seem scary at times, especially when you come into it so young. But it's moments like this that just make it worth it. And you've got to remember them little things all the time.
Well, you're very right. It is moments like this, even for us, that make it all worth it what we do.
You know what we love, especially an intimate setting like this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know who your publicist is, but damn, girl. This girl's on this TV show, that TV show, blah, 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 fly here, go there, boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. And that's amazing. But to be able to sit in the same room with a raw talent like this and be up close and personal, that's exactly what our program director, Jill Strada, had in mind when she came up with Hit Sessions. She says, I want people to get to know the artist, not what they see on television, not what they read in the tabloids, but right up in front of your face, right here, up close and personal. So thank you for that, number one.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. And I know you have another song for us, but I do want to ask this question.
Okay.
So on the DJ Laz Morning Show, we've realized in 2015 that a lot of people here in South Florida are getting blown off by dates.
Oh, love it.
Like, guys are just not returning text messages. Girls are hanging guys out to dry because they don't know how to tip. And we want to know, have you ever been blown off by somebody?
We'll call them.
We will.
That phrase doesn't sound great.
Right.
No, it's not.
And by the way,
Well, have you ever blown somebody off? You seem like
that
the
sounds
type.
bad. That sounds real bad, too.
Have I ever blown somebody off?
See, don't be British.
This is going south quick. I want to know, ready? An ex-boyfriend of yours, okay? An ex, I want to know what they think of you now.
Well, if you look at Mirror Man, I wrote that song to target someone who needs to know that they need to grow up and grow a pair, but they probably love themselves that much they don't take the time to notice. So, you try and do your best, but I don't know, I just go around being the person that I am, and if people like me for who I am, then that's it, and then I won't try and do any more than that.
Seems like a pretty amazing person to be. Go ahead, hit him with whatever you have for him next.
Okay. Okay, so you guys requested a little song from me, especially for this gig, right?
Yes, we did.
And the song that they requested was my Drake cover that I uploaded online. However, Ross and I don't know that because I do it on the piano. So we're going to do something else, but it's 100% a song that every one of you in this room will know. And it is a guy from the UK. I'm so proud of him. He's a good friend, and the success that he's had is just incredible. This is I'm Not the Only One, Sam Smith.
I can't believe you let me down, but the proof's in the way that it hurts. For months on end I've had my doubts, denying every tear, and I wish this would be over now, but I know that I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done, but when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You've been so unavailable, and now sadly I know why. Your heart is unobtainable, even though Lord knows you can mine. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done, but when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. I have loved you for many years, but maybe I'm just not enough. You made me realize my deepest fear, by lying and tearing us apart. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done, but when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. So I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. So I know I'm not the only one.
That one's for Sam.
You. That
Wow.
was amazing. So obviously you just covered Sam Smith. You covered Drake. What types of art?
I'll-
It was Jill, we need to play her version on that on
I'll put
his.
you on that one.
Okay, so Sam Smith, obviously, like I said, you've covered Drake. We've seen you do Big World. Who are some of the people that have influenced you the most in terms of your music?
Well, growing up, my grandfather was a massive influence with my music. I grew up listening to a lot of old school records on his old record player, a lot of jazz and swing music, so like Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, the Rat Pack,
yes.
Frank Sinatra, that kind of stuff. And my mum listened to a lot of Motown. My dad would force me to listen to 80s music. I was constantly surrounded by great albums, but I would say one album that was very influential to me growing up was the Back to Black album, Amy Winehouse. It was like she was from a different era. It was like something that had just came out of nowhere, and it blew me away.
Yeah, she changed the face of music, and I think you're doing the same thing now. So, Miss Ella, before we let you do what you're gonna do next, we have some quick questions, fun things, okay? All right, so who's been the most supportive person in your life?
Oh, my parents, definitely.
Parents?
Uh-huh.
For sure, that's a great thing.
And my dog.
What do you miss most about home when you're on the road?
My mum's cooking. I miss like a really homemade meal, definitely.
Make sure she cooks for us when we come over, okay?
Oh, I will do.
Just setting it up.
We'll get on a plane, we'll fly over, that's what we're gonna do. He will show up at your house too. Most important quality in a potential boyfriend?
See, as girls, we need a lot, but no, I'm joking. Trust, for me, especially being on the road, trust is a lot of it for me to be.
Girl, I got a feeling whoever your man is or future man is, he better fly a straight arrow, because if not, he's getting a song written about him.
He'll be on the road with you. One
For
thing
sure.
guaranteed to get you dumped.
Guaranteed to get me dumped?
No, not you. Them.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's dumping you.
Cheating, if someone cheated on me, or just any kind of when you know, the trust has been broken. I don't like that. No.
Yeah. And you do get a song written about you too.
Absolutely.
There you go. I'm not mad. We get all the revenge and the best ones. Favorite song right now that is not one of your own?
Probably Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk. And
Yeah! Good choice. If you could be a rapper, which one would you be?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross?
You would be
Shut up! The boss. That is hilarious.
I love
love
it when
it.
he eats his
we're
chicken
gonna
wings.
let Ross know that.
We're going to have to call Ross
I'm
tomorrow.
so serious. We're gonna
I
do
want to
that.
meet him at some point.
You want to meet him?
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get Ross on the phone.
We're gonna have to work that out while you're here. Okay, one thing on the top of your bucket list, just one thing you have to do in life.
Put on my own tour and have it to sell out. That's probably that's something that.
Done.
Something like that.
Done. That's definitely going to happen. Now, you've had an amazing 2014. Cheers to an even better 2015. Like Saz, I just called him Saz. Like Les said, Good Morning America, Dancing with the Stars, The Voice. You were on Kelly and Michael. We were watching You Don't Tell Our Boss. You were on when we were on the radio, but we were multitasking. What is one thing you want from 2015?
Wow.
Sleep.
That and I just want this to grow. I feel like I love the intimacy of doing all these gigs, and I've been able to travel so many different states that I've not been to before. Hence, this is my first time in Miami. I went to Washington on this trip, and LA. I just want to keep traveling the US a lot more, and just let it grow, let it grow. I love how long it takes. It feels like you have to work from the bottom to the top again, but that's what I love about this job. I really do.
There's nowhere like Miami. Come back anytime
Thank
you want. You are also on Instagram. I saw you on Instagram. I like the pics. I do. Girly girl, she posts a lot of stuff. Go ahead and give out your Instagram, your handle.
Oh, it's something really annoying, like @official_Elle Henderson, because somebody stole my name.
You haven't, but you've really made it.
I got
You're
you, girl.
official. When they steal your name and they make fake pages, you've arrived. You're done. You can drop the mic and walk away. So go ahead. I'm sure they have a song that they'd love to hear, and I'm sure you have a song that you'd like to rap with. So.
Are we doing Ghost? Ghost?
You can
Ghost?
do it. Not yet. Not yet. You can do all the songs if you'd like to.
Whatever you want to sing, baby.
Hard work. I'm a fan of hard work.
I'm gonna finish this set with a song that kicked everything off for me. It's a song that I got to write with a guy called Ryan Tedder from One Republic, and the whole thing was just an incredible process. And to be here right now performing it in the States it is really surreal. But yeah, this is the acoustic version. Hope you like it. This is Ghost.
I keep going to the river to break, 'cause I need something that can wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. My friends, I can figure it out. Yeah, they saw what's inside of you. They try hiding another you, but your ego's coming through. And these eyes sitting on the wall, what they watch every move I make. A bright light living in the shade. Your cold heart makes a spirit shame. I had to go through hell to prove I'm not insane. That's on me, the devil, just to know his name. And that's when my love was burning. Yeah, it's still burning. I keep going to forever to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash all the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. I keep going to forever to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash all the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me turn around and get creeping in, and I let you under my skin, 'cause I love living in the sin. Oh, and mama told me true love was gonna hurt, true pain I don't deserve, truth is that I never learned. But I keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash out the pain. And at most I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. I'll keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash out the pain. And at most I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake. Give up the ghost, give up the ghost, give up the ghost, stop the haunting, baby. Give up the ghost, give up the ghost, give up the ghost, no more haunting, baby. I'll keep going to the river. I'll keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that can wash out the pain. And almost I'm slipping all these demons away, but you're there. Hey, 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 and I'll keep going to the river to pray, 'cause I need and at most I'm slipping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of the awake, keeps me awake.
You guys, I just want to say one thing. Thank you for you guys for putting this on, and also for every one of you here that's shown some support. It really does mean a lot, really, really does.
Y'all give it up for